Eze-Ana bụ eziokwu, Eze-Ana bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkuzi. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu temple ọ ya adị, maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị ụka erigo anyị front and back, ndị oche eri anyị front and back. Fọdụ asị kala aka ghọrọ ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma, bulu Baịbụl bịa akwụkwọ akụkọ wepekwa chọọchị fa okwu n'ụka bịakwa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. My names are Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu Oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche, deep consultation and other spiritual works. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala restoration evangelical mission, bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me an ordinary evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị tata n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa taa bụ what you should do after consultation when you don't have money. What to do after consultation when there is no money. Gịbụ na asụgharị ya n'olu Igbo anyị, kedu ihe ị ga-eme ka ị gbasara afa ma ị nwere ego? Ọ bụrụ na ị pay attention to this topic, believe in me, you will learn something that will change your life for good. Ihe ahụ ị na-akụrụ ọta, why elemented? Yes, you will know exactly what to do. But before we dive into today's lecture properly, what you should know, important announcements. Don't forget that our monthly ritual is still ongoing, the month of August. You can still join, or you can still book for the coming month, September. But I can tell you, we have lots of testimonies in this group rituals. We started it almost 3 years now. We have lots of people that have been following us since then till date, because they understand how things work. So what we are doing is that sacrifice is for upliftment, breakthrough, and depression. There is power in group, in union. Any sacrifice coming together is very active, believe in me. Because it can accommodate both the clean and unclean people. So, these group rituals, if you are interested, what you will do is this. Forward your 3 prayer requests. Make token donation to the account number. Each at is them WhatsApp. I'm going to other details I need it for you in order to be free. This morning, I have gone to the temple to speak, pray, and make declarations upon the lives of those that join us. I will keep doing it till the last day of the month. We go to visit the river with eatable things to offer sacrifice and saraka on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers, including Ram Ebulu, on behalf of all. I tell you, we have lots of testimonies. But as you all know, in our system in the temple, we don't share testimonies or showing our altar. You know why? Not necessarily, not why we are here, but I can tell you there's power in group rituals. Yes. So if you are following us, you are interested in joining us, or you have any question to just let chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837672. I repeat 0805 7837672. Then let's now dive into today's lesson properly. If you are following me, you are hearing my voice or watching me via your television outside Africa through Global TV, Smart Television, Amazon, or what have you, chat me on WhatsApp. That number you are seeing on your screen is my direct number, so you can chat me. I would like to know where you are getting us from. Secondly, if you are following us from Eziokwu TV, keep telling people about our administrations. As you are doing this, remain blessed. If you are following us from our social media handles, please share. As you are doing this, may you remain blessed. May you be blessed. We have lots of testimonies. And this Igbo spirituality, we want to explain it the way people will understand it. You know why? We are in the 21st century. And the 21st century is a century where it's a jet age, computer age, the age of too inquisitive. People really want to know. But our forefathers believe in Igbo spirituality, they practice it, and they speak in parables. So our generation did not understand what they're saying. And that's why we abandon what made us great. If you understand Igbo spirituality, you understand how things work. You know why? You must have an altar that is speaking for you. Very important. I can tell you, nobody can harm you once you are in good terms with the forces of the land of your parents. Believe me. A man will go better because you understand even in a career. You have more that their backbone protecting you because they are here, you are theirs. Yes. For the fact that you are theirs, they will protect you to any length. So that's why I'm calling you. This is my little admonition before we dive into today's lecture program. Now let's dive into today's lecture about consultation. I will explain it in a way you understand what consultation is all about and what you must do after your consultation and you don't have money. What is consultation? Consultation is ability to know what tomorrow goes for you. What have happened in your life in the past, why they happened, and what is happening in your life at present, and what future goes for you. So the consultation is ability to know what is in your front. Is an avenue for assessment to know your standing and what you must do to avert calamities. So consultation is exactly what I call spiritual lab. The way whenever you feel sick, you go to hospital, your doctor will run labs, right? To know exactly where your challenges are coming from. The same thing is what consultation represents spiritual wise. So why facing your consultation, you'll be able to know be able to know where the problem came from. Because people will say, I can tell you why consultation is very important in this, because nothing will happen in this gross material without happening in the spiritual realm first. The same thing, nobody will just die suddenly. Nobody will fall sick without having symptoms of sickness. Why people normally fall sick? To the extent that they will be rushed to hospital. is because they don't understand how things work. They are not paying attention to their body size. Believe in me. If malaria comes into your hand, like me, I'm AA. Once malaria comes to my body system, I already know. I have my own say. Why? Because I already took my time to study my body's functions. So whenever I start to notice those symptoms, I know malaria is around the corner. Then I will take preventive education. Are you following? So that is how things are. And if you did not do those things, if you did not apply that precautions, believe in me, it will hit you hard. So the same thing is what is happening in the spiritual angle. Before anything will happen in this gross material, believe in me, you have been giving you sign, but maybe you did not understand. Like some people, before some certain things will happen to them in the world of physical, you must have given them sign in the spiritual realm. Now, if you did not understand it and do the needful, it will come to manifest. So, if like some people today, maybe they are diabetics, so, but, and some certain lifestyle, do you know that why some people will face sick in less 10, 15 years to come is as a result of lifestyle they are living now. Sometimes if you're advising them, my brother, stop drinking alcohol, stop drinking even at all, then live healthy foods, as in avoid junks, live more of vegetable, exercise, and the rest of it, and they will not believe. They will say, what something must kill a man. So they are careless. At later in their age, maybe when they approach 60, lifestyle I will be when they was young and are you following? So that then I was naked out as here, avoid the red meat, avoid this one. I'm on area, come on, I don't eat it. I don't have. Makonya career. The same thing in the spiritual matter. You know why I use this as an example? For you to understand how things work. Spirituality. If you are inner eyes are open, you will be able to see those things when those things happen in the gross material world. Let me use myself as an example. Something happened in my life in the year 2002. The year 2002, I'm doing very, very well. Because I remember in year 2002 the year I registered the water drilling company for Antony Integrated Limited. We are doing very well. My company machine is drill from site to site, bomber to bomber. We are really doing well then. So on that 2002, on a particular day, I had a dream. I saw myself inside thick forest. Inside thick forest I have not seen in the world of the living. So how I got myself there, I don't know. You know, dreams. So I saw myself there. I was trying to see how to escape. I look around to see a track road, as in to show there is a way, the road that leads me to that particular place. There's no trace at all. I move towards the east, no trace. Everywhere is thick forest. I move to the west, everywhere is thick forest. Move to the north, move to the south, thick forest all over. At a stage, I can't find my way. I began to cry. I cried till I wake up. When I wake up, I saw tears in my eyes. To tell you how horrible the dream is. Then after that particular incident, that time I was see a Catholic, member then. I don't know exactly what to do. But if it's now, I know what to do exactly to prevent it from happening in the world of the gross material. So that time it's only chaplains I could lay my hands on, do this Catholic stuff. So I did not do enough practice. About 3 to 4 months down the line, what happened to me is so terrifying. On a particular day, that time I was living at Onitsha, Awada. So I drove down to Oko, where my drilling machine, where my workers are. We are drilling borehole in Mbikerion to be precise. So that particular day, I went there with bags of chemicals, called bentonite and rest of them. So easy more than the rest of them to my workers for them to continue drilling. Then around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I started to go home. As I was driving home, immediately after Ekulobia, then I enter Ibuku. I now remember that I did not put my seat belt. My car is still moving. I fastened my seat belt. Immediately I approach OKTT. At OKTT, suddenly, I don't know what happened. Darkness covered my windscreen. I couldn't see anything. I apply automatic brake because I can't see further. That's the only thing I know. The other thing I noticed is that I began to hear noises. Like voices are like it's happening in the interior world. I couldn't understand anything until finally what I had is boom. The motor somersaulted 3 times and first we are then up the road. So even to someone face, those people living around the road, people from OKTT, both man and woman, everybody was like running because the noise made noise. And the mother of that, I had one woman say, "Mother of that one, Amuta." Even the other side of the road, there was this drinking joint where one man was. The man told me that he saw this motor from assaulting 3 times. What I could remember is that after I packed that particular incident, I began to feel pain on my neck. I'm on seat belt now. So when the motor is assaulting, the neck will be doing like this. I feel serious pain. So when I had boy, some people ran. No, I was there in the car. People started coming. I pressed the seat belt. The people released me. I came out. I was not injured. So people were like, I should sit down. I said, no, I'm not feeling dizzy. I said, I was president, I should sit down. I sat down. So they asked me, do I have anybody traveling with me? I said, no, it's only me. So after that, after a while, they helped me to push the motor to the safe side. The motor was badly damaged because I just bought that car almost, just knew a few months, bought that car like about 3 months before the incident. The car was badly damaged. But the Sumatra, they know motor that Sumatra 3 times. If everything is out of shape, all the windscreen is gone. So the other man that was on the other side called me and said, my son, a man of about 70 years offered to give me a malt. He made a statement, but I don't want to repeat that statement. Like, I'm perfect. If not everybody will experience that. I see they have to tell the stories. And remember, I moved from Ndiowu, past Oko, past Ekulobia, till I reached Ibuku, where I remember to put seatbelt. If the gods of my land don't want me to be here today, I will not even put that seatbelt. And you know the implication. Once you're not putting the seatbelt, once it's assault, you get up the road, the car, from the windscreen, and the motor can even roll on top of you. Yes. So, but the God saved me. Then after that incident, another one that follows it, we begin to experience hardship in our sites. Where we're drilling borehole, either pipe stock, then what we call pipe stock, or maybe the pipe broken and whatever. Those challenges for one location is just down on me that my path has been blocked. Now, if I do like 2-3 boreholes, maybe save like some money, reasonable amount of money, the 5th one will damage. Then I have to go and use that my savings to repair in order to maintain my goodness. At the end of the day, I'm nothing. So it's all done on me that my path, my spiritual path has been blocked. That is the meaning of that dream I had like 3-4 months back. Are you following? But had it mean I understand that dream the way I understand now, I will know what to do to clear my path. I don't know what you're facing to, but I can tell you consultation is real. But the problem is that some people normally they don't pay adequate attention whenever something is revealed. Consultation can come in many ways. It can come through prophetic ministration. It can come through dreams, like this one. It can come through message. It can come through alpha. It can, so many ways. So all of them are alpha. Whether it comes through dreams, whether it comes through prophetic, whether it comes through consultation, whatever means. The most important thing that you got a message from the beyond that all is not well. Only now alpha is just the personality that are there that has the ability to consult the medium. That is only. So, what if you ask me, alpha has been in existence as old as man. Because man consulting the medium does not start today. We have the book of so many places of Samuel when Saul consulted the alpha and so many places. You remember what happened to Jonah in the book of Jonah, where fell and or Jonah. That is alpha. So alpha is there. So there's no doubt about it. Let's proceed. Now, having established that alpha is real, the next thing is that what did you do when that alpha message was given to you, whether positive or negative? Listen and listen with it. If I've told you before now, if alpha is positive, whether it comes via dream or comes via consultation or prophetic, they keep telling you that you are mad and all of it. You have to do something. I want to know how you can use Ojugo. Ojugo. Ugo is cow. Ugo is something that say others celebrate. It's something that worth celebrating. That is why Igbo adage says, Aja furu ugo, ja ugo, man aja furu ugo. The thing of honor. So whenever you see Ugo, you celebrate it. It represents crowd. It represents greatness and everything goodness. So whenever such a thing had a dream or prophetic ministration that what you will do, go and look for Ojugo, Kola. There's one they call Ojugo. Go there, ask them. It's very unique in color. Now use that Ojugo, face the sun. Call your ancestors. Of course, if you are in good terms with them, right? Yes. Call your ancestors, call your Ismails, call your spiritual forces. Tell them that you celebrate them. Tell them that goodies that is on your part, that goodies that they showed you in one way or the other, maybe through alpha consultation, through prophetic ministry or through dreams, whatever means they used to show you. The most important thing, they have already told you what is there in the spiritual world waiting for you. Tell them that you're celebrating them. Tell them that that's a good thing that is there for you. That they should allow it to manifest in the land of the living, the gross material world. Speak to them through the fear that urging. Tell them that they use their hand to break this share, cola, and share it among themselves, no matter how number they are. So after doing so, then take it to, if you have an altar, keep it here. If you don't have an altar, look for a 3 or 4 road junction. Drop it here, then have something like even money. Then just look for a reasonable amount of money that will trigger joy. Don't go there and start dropping 15 naira or 10 naira, 20 naira. No. You know why? Even beggars nowadays will not even collect that 10 naira. Because 10 naira cannot afford anything. Are you following? So give like 200 naira, something that can buy something for somebody. When somebody is very hungry, can't even afford biscuit or even water, and the person pick that money have solved a problem to the person. So the person will be grateful and say, glory be to the gods. Are you following? So don't be always be stingy. Learn how to give, because that money you are dropping is to be useful for somebody. Somebody will pick it. Believe me. On your own, yes. So use that money to as he had, as a sacrificial something. Drop it there with that cola and go. Then that's one work. But if your dream is negative, there's some certain things you can still do. You can use aqua or kukibo. Why aqua kukibo? Aqua or kukibo egg. Native egg is something that's so is mystery on its own. Because pregnant mothers, when they are pregnant, their unborn baby is breathing through the breathing of the mother, right? But the egg has a living something that is there. Then tell me, and that is very sealed, the egg shell is very sealed. Tell me how come those animals they are breathing? Is it not mystery to you? So go and look for egg. Why native egg? The native egg is preferable because you have a life in it. Unlike those agric egg. Are you following? So native egg is better. Show it to the sun and call upon their entity supporters. Ask them for forgiveness anywhere you have wronged them. Then, anywhere you have wronged them. If they are angry with you. So the most important thing is for you, first of all, consult Alpha. Know what Alpha says. If Alpha said, example, that no to the nose on it, then find there out, is it ordinary otu or alo or the included? If you're ordinary otu, there are some certain things you can do. You can look for grease leaf. Yes. You can look for alligator pepper. Add 8 seeds inside it. Look for twang, that is scent leaf. Look for grease leaf, that is fertility leaf. Look, at least you can get this tray. Then if you can get all the oak like 4 pieces and add to it, then boil it. I know boiling will be better, easier for you, right? You can boil it after the water you use to bath. You can be using this like once in a week or once in 2 weeks. Or 2. Washing away is something you do frequently. But there's other leaves, but I just mentioned those few you can easily lay your hand on. Yes, but if you can, maybe where you are living, you can lay your hands on all those things. We have our already prepared soup, putting all these ingredients that you can be using to have your back. Are you following? So it helps to wash away negative vibrations. Minor to and around. It's an ancient practice. You know, it doesn't start today. Washing. Only have anybody once you wake up, either you have your back or you walk out if you go more. You remember our Muslim brothers. I just want to use our Muslim brothers for example. Other world religions does that. But I know if I start quoting the Jewish people, you have not seen them getting ready for prayers. So you know understand. Let me use our Muslim brothers that we have been seeing. As long as you have stayed maybe in Muslim environment. Before they pray, they will look for their cattle. They will sip small water in their mouth, able to cleanse the mouth. Whatever they have said that is wrong, spit out. They will use small water to wash their ear. If there is any negative thing they have already heard, they wash the hands and the feet and the rest of them, all these things, just to be clean. Because they want to go to the presence of God to put. So they don't want all those negative vibrations to be a hindrance. In Igbo spirituality, before we do to even me, after having my part upstairs, once I go to the temple, I will still use those alligator pepper to do normal cleansing before we enter. Are you following? So why you should always know exactly where your problem is happening is coming from is this. If you are sick, you go to hospital, you don't know what is your problem. And maybe you don't even know that you have ulcer. And you go to hospital, and doctor, after lab analysis, your doctor now found out that you are ulcer patient. Then after telling you the amount he will charge you to take, give you some medications and you cannot afford it. The most important thing, the lab you went for is not to a waste. Believe in me. What take home there is that you have ulcer. Knowing fully well that you have ulcer, what you will do is this: avoid those things that will trigger the ulcer the more. Guys, stop fueling that ulcer gas, because if you stop fueling the ulcer gas, believe in me, even without taking the medication, gradually you will see that your condition will not get worse. Instead, it remain the same or even going down gradually, naturally. Are you following? So the same way, if you go to lab, you know why? If you know that your ulcer pertains, nobody will tell you to stop taking pepper. Nobody should advise you to stop taking drinks because of the gas. Nobody should advise you to stop eating some certain food, like some certain tea, something like beans and some certain food that will have what it takes to trigger that ulcer. So, but without lab, you might continue taking your drinks, taking your pepper, keep fasting and all those things, and your case will continue to linger and becoming worse. Are you following? But having known that you have ulcer, if you love yourself, you begin to avoid those things that will aggravate it. The same thing is what is happening in spirituality. You have consulted the Alpha, and the Alpha told you that you have what? You understand? You avoid those things that brings us to you. And the Alpha already told you that you should avoid the aloe. Nobody should tell you that you should wash your hand off somebody's wife or all those things that is abominable act. So you keep avoiding those things. Because if anybody that is diabetic, that really want to be alive, should avoid those things that will jeopardize his health and those things that will trigger that diabetic issue the more. So what am I saying? What I'm telling you is this: understand that if you know every is below my so you find out that you are having issues of one, your chi is not active because your chi is angry with you because of negligence. Your ancestors, they are not happy, they are not standing by you because lack of reference. You are not referencing them at all. The land of your birth is not happy with you also because you, instead of you to even referencing them, you are committing more abominable acts. Yes, those disgraceful acts. So the anger and the other ancestral spirit and their spiritual forces are not happy with you. So what will you do after consulting Alpha? It's important for you to know that they are not happy. Because if you know that somebody that's supposed to be at peace with you are not happy, what will you do? You make amends. But the worst thing that can happen to you is that when there are people that are supposed to stand with you are not happy with you and you don't know, and you keep on repeating those things over and over time, those things that they forbid. So Alpha is very useful. If you know that you have one, you always abuse those things that will wash away those also and attract favor, good tidings. That is one. You understand that you are not at peace with your chief. There are some certain things you can do. Let me give you some certain things you can do. That brings challenges of life. Now, there are some certain things you must be doing. I want to follow your hand. Those things are happening in your life and you don't like them. You must do something. Believe in me. For anything, your condition to turn for good, you must be angry with your condition you are now. And the ways to turn them around is by angry and the ways to turn them around that will catapult you to have a good vision and willing to end it. Example, if you are angry that every semester, okay, every terms, maybe when you are still in secondary school or primary school, you are not doing well, and your father and your mate normally yap you that need a book class. Every time when we are in primary school, if you are not doing well, sometimes auntie will bring you in the front, and they will be hitting some drums for you to dance. But it is not. Good. Other children, other fellow people will be laughing at you. It might endanger you to sit up. Are you following? So what am I talking about is this. Once you are angry with your condition that is not palatable, you work it out. And how you will work it out is not good to all ordinary lamenting. Lamenting cannot change anything. Are you following? So lamenting is not option. Lamenting is just the comment of the weak. Yes. So what you will do is one, take your challenge, take your complaint to the higher entities, to alter that will solve your problem. So what is the relationship between you and your spiritual forces? Call upon them. During meditation, I told you that if you are following me, you have not started spiritual exercise, you are not serious. Spiritual exercise is the key. What is spiritual exercise? After consulting, after you don't have money, what will you do? What is expected of you is to erect your altar, because you must have an altar that speaks for you. If you cannot erect your own altar, please key in with an existing altar. Key in with an existing altar, because you must have an altar that speaks for you. Now, if you have an altar that speaks for you, tell that altar that you are angry, you are no longer comfortable in your present condition. And follow it up by constantly reminding your instruments and spiritual forces where you want to be, and match it up with action. Don't be lazy. Not if you complain and they don't match it up with actions that will help you to take you where you want to be. You are just joking. I told you when I started. See, this spirituality of a thing doesn't happen in one day. It takes over years. But the most important thing is that you remain on the path, the right path. Yes, that years is time of maturity. Yes, and mentorship. So what you will do is this. If you don't have your own altar, maybe because of one reason or the other, and you can't erect your own altar, connect to an existing altar. Now, if you don't have a mentor, then you can also connect to the power of the sun. For the compound of your compound, around morning time, 9-10, look where the sun is coming from. That is the east. Even if you are not outside, you are inside the room. First, set your altar towards that east. So that whatever you are standing in your altar, in front of your altar, you are facing the east. Now, having set this altar, but if you cannot set physical altar, always connect your altar with the power of the sun. So always face the east, even without any altar. But most important thing that work like magic is to create a time frame. You must have a time that you know more than that time reach. Like me, when I started it, I set a time. Once that time reach, my alarm will start. I will abandon whatever I will do. Even at a stage, I already know the time, my time frame. So during that my time frame is always time I will be free. I will be there waiting for that time to come. So here I be but before I dive into that, what you will do first, if after consultation there is so much anger, there is so much auto, there is so much anything, the simple thing you can do on your own, go and look for a chick. You know what is a chick? Those William. Maybe they old chicks, yes. Go and look for it. From time to time, use it to, if you're child, use it to cleanse your body. That whatever that is auto and nemesis, as in negative vibration around you, that you are transferring it to the chicks. Because Once there is some certain anger against your life, you look for something that is something that have life to exchange your own life. So what you head into a body show, are you following? Use your picture, cover it over your head anti-clockwise 4 good times. Then release the chick. You can be doing this from time to time. Again, you can use egg, native egg. From time to time, use native egg for cover it 4 times and break it. Are you following? You can still use that method. Then you can also use a method of maybe you were told that your late father is angry with you, that your is angry with you, or that your chief is angry with you, or your forces, as case may be, they all abandon you because of one thing or the other. See what you will do. Go and look for an egg, native egg. Then look for a small oil, red oil and salt. Mix that red oil and salt together. First is call your chief, call your ancestors, call your spiritual force, as case may be, that particular spirits that are angry with you when that offer was confronted. Tell them that you have come back to your root. Tell them that you have come back to your root. They should welcome you like a prodigal son. That you are so sorry about what happened in the past. That they should tamper justice with mercy. That you have done those things in error, but you are pleading for mercy. Then after that, use that one of your finger to turn that oil and the salt together. Tell them that take that oil and the salt. They are not enemy at all because they always go hand in hand. Turn it and be rubbing it on the egg right round. While rubbing it, you'll be telling them that that you are so sorry. That you are so broke. They should tamper justice with mercy and have mercy on you. That whenever your road open and they have this money to pay for your debts, that you must surely do it. Then after that, go if you are living on your own land, look for 6 inches nail. Go to one corner of your land, open it, turn it upside down. That side you open will be down. Tell them that as this egg water is going down, let their anger calm down. Are you following? It works like magic. Or if you don't have land of your bed where you can do it, take it to any track road, any junction, whatever, or any road and break it. Now, this what you are doing is called appeasement. And telling them that, look, that at this moment you cannot afford any something meaningful like maybe chicks, maybe cock, hen, goats, avenue, and those they can afford them. I remember when I came back to Igbo spirituality, there is that particular time when people was I don't even have money to be offering animals to my horses. What I normally do is that time is that as a one every market I'll go to market and buy some chicks. Yes, I'll buy some chicks and be giving them. Promising them that no one hear them that I will be giving them animals. Believe in me today. Today, every month, I will give them. I will feed my chi, I will feed my indichi, I will feed my dead father. I will feed my spiritual forces. Dagum, I will feed them monthly. So for them, they already know that every month the Eze-Ana must come. And therefore, knowing fully well that Eze-Ana must come, they will always bring what I get you to go. Are you following? The whole thing that the spirits can never owe you. No. I can tell you, any good thing you do for the spirit, believe in me, they will never owe you. They will bless you in one way or the other. They can even give you more money in order to pay you for those good deeds of yours. So, what am I saying? When there is alpha and you don't have money, keep appeasing. Especially set your altar. Begin this 21 days. I keep saying it. It works like magic. I can tell you, I'm a living witness. I started with all that. Are you following? When I started, it wasn't easy like this. But I can tell you, when you become successful, some people will come to celebrate you. They try to get away. They put away the physical because not what you are going to number. My opponent to accord him, and then there is I got the wine. I am managing Yahweh. So what I'm telling you is that stop lamenting. Stop lamenting without doing anything. Lament and take action. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Lament and take action. So don't give up. Remember, as you are doing these things is your work. Is what is expected of you. So don't stop this attitude of if you do today, do tomorrow, if you not see any changes, you give up. Are you giving up for what? This is your responsibility. What you are trying to build is personal relation with your so that they will always assist you whenever the needs arise. So let me stop here. So knowing fully well that you don't have money, but however, anytime money comes as you promise, make sure you start to do it gradually. But after consulting with your maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 6, 7 things came out in the offer. But you don't have money, have money to only do the one. Please do. If you do only one, you are willing to do, but you don't have money. Yes. Let me give you an example. If you are owing people in your place of business, in your line, so you are owing like 5 different people, but they don't have money, and you call all of them together, tell them that look, I'm not running. My intention is to pay you your debts, the money I'm owing you. However, the money I have now, that you want to be paying it gradually, you want to be paying the first person. When money comes again, you pay the second person. When money comes like that, believe in me. If they see you that you pay the first person, all the people will come down, knowing fully well that you surely get to their call. Or maybe you are owing somebody whose amount of money, but you make it a point of view that every month you go to the person, please, my brother, take this one. You see that the person will come down. Next month you take small, take this one. Upper month you take small, take this one. The person will be calm, knowing fully well that they actually want to pay. Even more, they're very well because Hannah has made the stubborn. Maybe it's already in a I don't care attitude. That's why they're angry. But doing step 1 shows them that actually needs the need, and therefore they will open more way for you to be able to do those things. Sometimes someone more they check half the effort, endless effort you are making in order to be successful, they will put hand. In this life, nothing is easy. If anybody is telling you that there is shortcut anywhere, don't believe that person. Like me, every day, every time, I will always think, what can I do to be a blessing to my generation? What can I do to help people? And of course, as you know, when I'm helping others, I'm helping myself. That is life for you. Whatever you do in this world out of love, it will flow back to you, the gains back to you, the originator. So whatever I think is that, what will I do to make my environment better, to make people around me better, and to give them joy? And by so doing, definitely my goodness will locate me. So don't give up. Anytime things are not working out for you, the most important thing is that when giving up is, you know that giving up is coward act. That's why I love my friend Eze-Ana. I love him so much because of that word, never give up. Yes, giving up is a coward act. Always believe in yourself. Always believe that these people that achieve greatness or grow physically. And what pays is consistency. Always think, what will you do? And if you consult that and they don't have anything doing as handwork, you are deceiving yourself. Are you following? You must have something doing. You must always think. That's why I told you to always do spiritual exercise. Because through spiritual exercise, you will be able to get more information from your chi and from your forties. They will always tell them what you want. Tell them where you want to be. And they will tell you, give you advice, what you must do in order to be that place you want to be. And pay attention to constant mentorship. It helps. It helps. Let me stop here. If you have questions in today's lecture, send message to me. I want to talk about that family in deep consultation. Send message to me. My WhatsApp number remains 0805 7837 672. I repeat 0805 7837 672. As I'm normal, no one will do it. May the power of Chukwu bring me anyway. May His blessings and protection be with us and remain with us now and forevermore. That's it. See you tomorrow. No God what is you. Remain blessed.
Good day, my name is Chucks. If you're in need of building designs, we have years of experience helping people get the beauty of their dream house they have always wanted. Even if you have great fear of seeking for architect because of money, we can help. Don't put off getting your dream house that you deserve. So give us a WhatsApp chat via our Facebook page today at Fenwork Architecture. Fenwork Architecture gives you the best. Thank you.
Morning. Okay, my name is Machuku Francis Chukwuemeke. I'm from Anambra State, Nigo, precisely. Okay, to start with, I would say thank you for using that word beautiful. Those work we saw in Eziokwu TV, I'm the architect that designed them. I happen to be one of 3 executive directors in Framework Architecture. Framework Architecture is a multidisciplinary integrated company that offers specialized and expert contracts and consultancy in area of architecture, civil engineering, project planning, interior designing. Okay, Framework Architecture was founded and began operating in 2010. The company is led by management team of 3 executive directors, and have assembled a group of experienced and professional technicians in both traditional and high technology. Thank you so much. Our mission is to provide a service to meet the challenges of building environments associated with the developing countries like Africa. We aim to provide a conducive and safety, affordable housing units. Okay, to reach us is so easy. We are everywhere here in Nigeria. Why I say that we are everywhere is that we go outside jobs. I mean, any place you call us, we are ready to be there and achieve your requirements. So for our contact number, you can reach us on our WhatsApp number 070-6465-2451. I repeat, 070-6465-2451. Or you can also contact us through our email address, frameworkarchitecture@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, viewers all over the world. My name's Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Rifte. I'm here this morning to react on trending topic concerning reforms going on in Igbo spirituality. One of my followers chatted me. He was of the view that we should not reform Eze-Ana, that we keep on using the outdated method used by our ancestors, our fathers, meaning that Igbo spirituality, we should maintain the old status quo. Our altars, Igbo spirituality, we have altars no kumodi teacher, like Okwedo, Okulasi, Okumodi teacher, even the same thing with the one that is in your village. Place of worship in Igbo spirituality. We should keep on staying under the trees and the shanties. That anything we are trying to build a befitting place of worship for him, he is not in support. So I'm here today to react to some of such comments. That look, world over, every spiritual movement, they are all reforming. Let me draw your attention to Catholic faith. There is what they call Vatican I. During Vatican I era, the priest, Manako Latin, during the Latin Mass, that time, in Vatican I, because Catholic Church have Vatican I and Vatican II. Presently, Catholic they are practicing Vatican II. Under Vatican I, they are using purely Latin. Yes, they are using purely Latin. And that time, Reverend Father will face the Holy of Holies. He face the altar, back people. Anytime they want to give blessing, like Dominus Vobiscum, he will turn people to people and say Dominus Vobiscum, et cum spiritu tua. That is Dominus Vobiscum simple means Asekuya et cum spiritu tua. Then face back. Are you following? So, and as the church was growing, they understand that by so doing that some people don't actually understand the meaning of those Latin words. So, under Vatican II, they reform it. Under Vatican II, they taught it why that and make declarations that from that Vatican II going forward, that people should be celebrating Mass in their own language. They reform a lot of things, and the Reverend Father began to face the audience. Everything, they reform so many. I just want to use this particular celebration of Mass as a case study. The same thing with other world religion world over. Are you following? Even in Hindu, it's Buddha that built the first temple in India, like modern temples. So there was so many reforms. So many reforms. The same thing with if you go to other sets, religious sets like Grey Message, the Kanka, and rest of them, many of them are building modern place of worship, so temples. However, once you enter into any place of worship, you will see sign that will show you that this particular place of worship or temple belongs to so spiritual sect. Like if I enter Catholic church, once I enter inside, I will be able to tell you this is Catholic, even without signboard. Because I have already know some certain things. Despite the fact that other religions have chairs and everything, they have similarity. That's what I'm trying to say. But there is some certain things that made it unique. For example, Catholic must have crucifix. Crucifix. Why the Anglican, exterior of Anglican and Catholic look alike, right? But there is different because in Anglican, you will only see a cross, you will not see crucifix. The same thing with other Pentecostals. So, but some people still want Ordinana to remain with those outdated methods that did not even help us anywhere. Okay, with this old method of under trees and shanties, have you ever seen any serving governors? Despite the fact, or even senator, despite the fact that some of them, when they are contesting, yes, they seek prayers from traditional worshippers. Yes, Igbo spirituality. But because of how everything is structured, time of Thanksgiving, you will not see them. Okay, if the governor is coming to thank Olas with his entourage, where will he sit? The atmosphere is not conducive. Okay, if there is maybe a rainfall, how do you expect governor or a senator or and his entourage to be running helter-skelter because rain is coming? The atmosphere is not built in a way that it will accommodate high-profile personalities. So, but now in Igbo spirituality, we are moderning it. What is important is the teaching. In Igbo spirituality, African traditional religion, we are talking about telling you why you should not destroy your family, why you should be at peace with your chionyo and rest of them. All those the tenets of Igbo spirituality teaching will teach you about those things. And even tell you how you can be able to do it yourself. Like I said, 70% of your spiritual work can be done by yourself if you are properly guided. So that is what modern Igbo spirituality is trying to do. Now we are remodeling so many things, giving at least modern place of worship where you can come and sit comfortably. In fact, if we can even afford AC, we put AC. Are you getting me? So that the atmosphere must be nice. Yes, because other religious sects and spiritual movements are looking down on Igbo spirituality because of how our altars look like under the trees, under shanties and everything. People are looking down on us. So I'm a reformer. I am of the opinion that place of worship of Chukwu Okike should look nice. Okay, look at what African traditional religion is doing, Ghanaian religion. Look at it. You see it and watch the next video. You will see watch the next videos. You will see people massively returning back to Igbo spirituality via African traditional religion. You will see the atmosphere, you will see the interior, you will see everything. The environment is nice and very conducive, so that everybody will be conducive for all walks of life. So watch this video and see the reformation we are bringing in Igbo spirituality, because we believe that place of worship of Chukwu should be nice and it should follow the reality on ground of 21st century. So you watch how we worship. The difference is that Igbo spirituality does not believe that Jesus is God. Yes. So Igbo spirituality does not recognize that. We believe in Chukwu Okike Puru Ime Ihe Niile. That is the core difference between us and Christianity. So I will have worship songs. Those worship songs, the only thing is that we recognize Chukwu. We don't recognize Jesus. That is the third difference. So, and if you look inside our interior of place of worship, you will see our Nzu is there. Edo is there. So if you look well, you will see the difference from the normal church, because you will not see anything, any carved image in that place. However, outside the place of worship, you still have other symbols in the environment for you to know that you are in African traditional religion arena. Let me stop here. Watch this video and tell me what you have to say. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yọma ga-enwe uru n'oge, Yọma ga-enwe uru n'afọ, Yọma ga-enwe uru n'afọ, Yọma ga-enwe uru n'ọtụtụ ihe nke ndụ unu. Dịka soro ekwe ebe atọ Yọma ga-emerere gị, ihe ọma ga-emere gị uru. Chineke mere gị ihe ọma, Chineke awara gị ụzọ. Ihe ọma bụ ihe ị na-achọ, Chineke gọziela gị, Chineke gọzie gị, Chineke ma gị ụzụ. Ụzụ bụ ihe ọma ga-emerere gị. Ụzụ bụ mmepe ụzọ ga-edere gị. Ihe ọbụla bụ ihe na-achọ bụ ma Chineke mezuru gị, Chineke gọzie gị, Chineke mere gị mma. Ndị ala bụ ihe ebibi. God bless you. 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 Chineke mere gị mma. Chineke wara ụzọ n'ala gị. Abasa n'oge a mere ma ego na access ike dị n'ụzọ n'wewe.
Arụsị eze nwanyị ihe ji na nchabu mmụọ nwere ngabasị arụsị dị nnekwu eze nwanyị ihe ji na nchabu mmụọ karaka mmụọ nwere ngabasị arụsị dị nnekwu eze nwanyị ihe ji na nchabu
Viewers all over the world, as you all know, my name is Eze-Ana. If you have been following me on my social media teachings and propagation, I made some lectures in the past that the white people, they never love us, and they will never start today to love us. Even in the religious houses, you will still see them treating us like garbage, to show us that their claim love that showing us is fake. What they are interested in us is what they will take from us. But genuine love, without fear of modern camera, knowing fully well that the international cameras are there taking them, they don't really care. How do you think that they will love us? I want you to watch this video and tell me what you think. That even in the religious house, they are treating us like this. Remember our own brother, Eze, that's supposed to be at the seat of papacy. They push me away. Watch this video.
Christians, make una come show me who be Jesus for this video. I see a lot of Jesus today.
Viewers all over the world, as you all see, like we used to tell you all many times, yes, I have said it times without number, that we Africans should wise up. Lots of lies was told against our spirituality. Now let's use this case of Jesus, pictures of Jesus. We have many of them, more than 10. But I can tell you, have you ever asked yourself these questions? We should stop this blind faith of a thing. Have you ever asked yourself, who took this picture of Jesus? Okay, have you asked yourself, we are told that Jesus existed for over 2,000 years ago. Have you ever asked you, who is the photographer? Who snapped the pictures? Even if you go to Google, you will notice that this photograph we are seeing now, pictures we are seeing now, videos we are seeing now, is not up to 1,000 years. Now, who took these pictures we are seeing on social media as pictures of Christ? I know in various homes, you see it. In parishes, in churches, you see them. Those pictures, do you know that those pictures are not Jesus' pictures? Do you know? Do you know that even that personality of Jesus, when that personality existed, there's nothing like pictures. Now today, you go and get some of these pictures, known actors, Nollywood actors, Bollywood actors, and everything. They acted. Some of them. One of them came from Hungary. One of them came from Britain. One of them from America. Mr. Howard, and many of them. You watch the pictures and see those things yourself. Then ask yourself, these pictures you hang on your place, your house, you venerate them. What is the difference? Wise up. Let's know that all this are formulated this thing to play on our mindsets. Those people that acted those movies acted it based on the mindset of people, because in Nollywood, what they are acting is what is in people's mind. So they want to play on your intelligence and your imagination to give you what you want, because they are looking for what you like, and you pay to watch them. Watch this video and tell me your mind, as in what you have to say after watching this video. Thank you.
Christians, make una come show me who be Jesus for this video. I see a lot of Jesus today. In fact, I don't know who be the original Jesus. Watch this video and you tell me who the original Jesus. Thank you.
10 actors who have played Jesus Christ in movies. Number 1. Robert Powell. Played Jesus in the TV miniseries Jesus of Nazareth 1977. Number 2. Jim Caviezel played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ 2004. Number 3. Diogo Morgado played Jesus in Son of God 2014. Number 4. Ted Neely played Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar 1973. Number 5. Max von Sydow played Jesus in The Greatest Story Ever Told 1965. Number 6. Brian Deacon. Jesus 1979. Number 7. Jeremy Sisto. Jesus 1999. Number 8. Eoin Macken. Killing Jesus 2015. Number 9. Michael York. Jesus of Nazareth 1977. Number 10. Donald Sutherland. The Last Temptation of Christ 1988.
As you don't watch this video finish, do me a favor. You see that picture of Jesus where you hang for your house, where they pray to, where they kiss, where they go bow, where they go kneel to, say na your Jesus. Whether that picture where you hang for your house, whether you go see the actor here. It's just like when somebody go carry, or a white man go carry picture of Peter Doche, go hang for a house, say na Jesus. Now what you una do? Una don't say all these people na actors. Eh? Why you not go hang your papa, your mama, your brother's picture for your house and they pray to that your to your father, your mother? We don't buy. Eh? Now actors, where they their country, some of them don't even buy. Those actors, some of the actors don't buy. But their pictures they your house. You they worship you. You they call them, they pray to them, to the actor, make you answer you. Africans who do us like this, make una open una head, open una brain, open una eyes. Open them. Shebi you don't see say all these people are actors. But my fellow African don't carry their picture hang for house. They pray to the picture, to the actors. Why not carry Peter Doche picture, hang them there, they pray to that man. As far at least that one gets your blood, that one gets your language, that one resemble you. Now another actor, where they in village, where they in country, now you they pray to. I hope say you see your Jesus here. I hope say your Jesus day here. Erigogi, Erigogi.
ichie nna ya were n'ọnọdụ ndị anjelu nke Chukwu ndị na-agagharị na-eme mma were n'ọnọdụ ndị egede na ndị mbụ were n'ọnọdụ ndị adịkanta na were n'ọnọdụ n'ebe a anyị na-agbakọ unu mmụọ niile na-agagharị na-eme mma n'ụbọchị taa were n'ọnọdụ n'ebe a anyị agbakọ mmụọ niile ndị na-eje ozi n'ụbọchị taa were n'ọnọdụ anyị agbakọ ndị anyanwụ anyị agbakọ ndị ọnwa anyị agbakọ ndị kpakpando were n'ọnọdụ anyị agbakọ ndị ikuku were n'ọnọdụ anyị agbakọ ndị mmiri were n'ọnọdụ anyị agbakọ ndị ana were n'ọnọdụ anyị na-asị unu nnọọ n'okwukwe ụbọchị taa nnọọnụ Mọsọ Chukwu were ọnọdụ were ọnọdụ were ọnọdụ ndị ichie nna ya were ọnọdụ n'ebe a Mọsọ Chukwu were ọnọdụ were ọnọdụ ndị ichie nna ya were ọnọdụ n'ebe a Mọsọ Chukwu were ọnọdụ ndị ichie nna ya were ọnọdụ Mọsọ Chukwu were ọnọdụ ndị ichie nna ya were ọnọdụ n'ebe a Mọsọ Chukwu were ọnọdụ
Chitubelu onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana Chitubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana Chitubelu onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru Eze-Ana Chitubelu onye mmanye je eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru Eze-Ana ga-adị Chitubelu ga-adị Chitubelu tempụl ọ ya adị maka na eziokwu anwa chacha orugono a na-ebulukwa mmadụ enu ọkwụnụ ma onye mee nke ọma ebulie ya enu si ya jide nke o ji na-aga n'iru biko ka anyị gbakọ kịta wee kene Eze-Ana Eze-Ana ga-adị Ọdịnala bụ eziokwu, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkụzi. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma nyeje eme ọnụ, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma n'ọrụ ifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma nyeje eme ọnụ, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'iru. Eze-Ana ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu tempụl ọ ya adị, maka na eziokwu anwa chacha. Ndị ụka erigo anyị front and back, ndị oche eri anyị front and back. Fọdụ asị kala aka ghọrọ ụmụ Igbo, si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fe ka mma. Bulu Baịbụl bịa, akwụkwọ akụkọ, mepekwa chọọchị fa, okwu na ụka bịakwa.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. My names are Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu Oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi, rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest and the ordinary evangelist. My mission is to help people live better life. Today, no gawa nke Eziokwu, our today's topic is Igbo spirituality part 2. Igbo spirituality part 2. Before we dive into today's lecture proper, important announcement. Don't forget that our monthly rituals of month of August is still ongoing, and they can still join because it is a monthly ritual. In these our monthly rituals, you can join anywhere you are because distance is never a barrier in our spiritual work or in our deep consultation. We have lots of testimonies since we started these group rituals. Almost 3 years now. But as you all know, we don't share testimonies and what have you on our altar in social media or in Eziokwu TV. You know why? It's not necessary, it's not why we have. But I can tell you, we have lots of testimonies. There are some people that have been following us since we started it till date. Every January they book throughout the year to ensure that they do not even escape even 1 month. I can tell you there is power in group rituals because you go be careful. Group is power. To join us, what you have to do is to forward your 3 prayer requests. Then make your token donation to the account number. We place your 3 prayer requests in the altar. Then keep making declaration, praying on behalf of all till the end of the month. We now visit the waters with eatable things to offer sacrifice and saraka on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers, including Ebu, Ram, and do saraka. I can tell you we have lots of testimonies. So if you are interested in joining us either this month or upcoming month, what you have to do is forward your 3 prayer requests, chat me on WhatsApp. Then I will tell you other details we need for you in order to begin. Then if you have any question in today's lecture, feel free as well to chat me this WhatsApp number I'm going to call now. My WhatsApp number, if you are following me on the Eziokwu TV, that number you are seeing on the screen is my number. Now, if you are watching us from outside Africa, You are getting us via your television set, either from Global TV or from Amazon TV, anyway, smart television, but it's on television. Please chat me. I would like to know where you are getting us from. That is one. Two, if you want to have any question to me or anything, or you need any help, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 783 7672. I repeat, 0805 783 7672 or 0813 82 43 871. I repeat, 0813 82 43 871. Let's now dive into today's lecture properly. Like I said before, our today's topic, as you are joining us from social media platforms, share it to invite your friends to hear from the horse's mouth. Now, if you are joining us, hearing this ministration via a television set, tell the people about this great news of our administration. We spend lots of money in making sure that you are getting us from Eziokwu TV and the Eziokwu TV Plus. Our mission is actually to spread this message, to propagate Igbo spirituality. So we are here in full force, and they will not remain any stone unturned to ensure that Igbo spirituality, that people will understand what Igbo spirituality is all about. Now today, as you are joining me today to hear about Igbo spirituality, what you need to know, what is the basic, the foundation of Igbo spirituality. Now, what is Igbo spirituality? Igbo spirituality is a way of life of God's own people, the Igbos and Africa in general. Igbo spirituality is built on righteousness. Is built on highly religious principle with high moral values. Igbo spirituality does not support any abomination or immoral lifestyle. Igbo spirituality teaches holiness and living upright life and with good longings. Igbo spirituality believe in karma. Igbo spirituality believe in what we call ofonogu, live and let live. Do unto others how you want others to do to you. We believe in nemesis. We believe in whatever you sow, so shall you do. Igbo spirituality is a spiritual movement that believe in karma. That whatever you sow, whatever you give out to nature is what you receive, and that is exactly what will flow back to you, the originator. Igbo spirituality preaches love and high moral values. That's why Igbo spirituality has also the do's and don'ts. Igbo spirituality encourages you to live an upright life and always have noble and pure longing for what is right. That's what Igbo spirituality is all about. It's not anybody. We have lots of acclaimed Igbo spirituality practitioners. Let me tell you how you can know them. Even the ancient book says, by their fruit you shall know them. If anybody is preaching Igbo spirituality and the person is committing abominable act, the person doesn't keep this unswan, the person is not practicing any Igbo spirituality, because the Igbo spirituality is based on unswan. He must keep holy. He must avoid those things that are abomination in Igbo spirituality. So Igbo spirituality does not support reckless lifestyle. That is Igbo spirituality. Now, some people are missing culture with Igbo spirituality. So today, I'm here today to separate the chaff from the corn. Igbo spirituality believes in holiness. Culture is different from Igbo spirituality. Igbo spirituality believes in what is known today to a novice as 10 commandments. What are the 10 commandments? 10 commandments encourages how you will live your life, and they encourages you to live an upright life and to avoid anything that is negative. So Igbo spirituality encourages you to live a well-behaved lifestyle. So today, like I said before, what I want to tell you today is what you need to know about Igbo spirituality, and what is Igbo spirituality, and what is negative lifestyle you must avoid. Negative lifestyle you must avoid. Negative lifestyle you must avoid. That is Igbo spirituality. So if we are truly an ordinary person, watch out for those things and make sure you do not engage yourself in living such life. Let me explain better. In Igbo spirituality, you are not allowed to live or behave anyhow. We believe in Nso, and that is why it's called Nso Bondo. Nso Bondo. Nso Bondo. Now, let me explain further. In Igbo spirituality, some certain act is not allowed. Igbo spirituality believe in what is known today as 10 commandments. 10 commandments is all about, from number 1 to number 3, is preaches how you can respect Chukwu Okike. How you can respect Chukwu Okike and worship him as the supreme Godhead, as the supreme being, as the unmovable mover. Then from the 4th commandment to the 10th commandment preaches you what and what you should be doing, what and what that is expected of us here on earth in order to live worthy lifestyle, so that this world will be a better place for all of us. That is what Igbo spirituality stands for. There are some certain things that is cultural. There are some certain things that is cultural that people normally mix them up as Igbo spirituality. There is what some cultural things that people normally see. Example, Igbo spirituality advises you never to commit murder. There is nothing like exceptional murder. Igbo spirituality says murder is murder. Murder is murder. Mgbe gburu o nwere ndị some people gbara ọsọ ọchụ because of na ha soiled their hands in blood. There is no justification for you to murder in Igbo spirituality. That is why in Igbo spirituality, once you do abortion, ị ga-abụ alụ. Once you kill human being directly or indirectly, ị ga-abụ alụ. So that is Igbo spirituality for you. So Igbo spirituality does not support you to kill your fellow human being because the person is twins. No. Some people are normally mixing it up. Killing of twins started in Yoruba land. However, some people, some communities in Igbo land, some, I said some, not all. There are some communities that few individuals kill their twins, thinking that their twins, by a woman giving birth to twins, is taboo, based on their own ignorance and what is acceptable in their place. They kill their twins out of ignorance. Those people that did such a thing committed abominable act. It's taboo. Because in creation, in Igbo spirituality, you are not permitted to kill, whatever reason. So, I want to have one manner. Oburu Ghana is commit to go soil your hands in terminating human life. You must face it. Some of the families that committed this dastardly act now, are facing challenges. And for them to be saved, so most of those families have already poured out, right, family cleansing, in order to exaggerate themselves and to call a spade a spade. So, and some people will carry those cultural belief of some certain town or some certain individual and place it upon Igbo spirituality. No, not Igbo spirituality that asks people to kill their twins. That has to do with culture, the way they understand it. Because what is culture? Culture is just a way of people. Because what is abomination here might not be abomination in the other side of the another town. Are you following? But abomination the everywhere in Igbo spirituality and in Africa. And the tenets and the basic of those abomination is enshrined in 10 Commandments. All those abominations, like do not lust after another person's wife, is abomination. Izuori ji, izuori ede, izuori anumano, yemmado, without the person consent, is alo in Igbo spirituality. And all those things has a link with the commandment. Yes. So all those real alo in Igbo spirituality has link with 10 Commandments. And that's why that one is generally accepted alo in Igbo spirituality. Are you following? Yes. But those cultural things is not universal. It's not practiced anywhere or in Igbo land. No. Like paying of bride price differ from time to time. Marriage rights and burial differ a little bit from town to town. Are you following? So all those things, it has to do with cultural. The same thing dive into Igbo making chant, making negative chants. Making negative chants has nothing to do with Igbo spirituality. Somebody can be a core ordinary practitioner, an adherent of ordinary, and the person does not know anything concerning making charms. Charms is another diversion. Yes, another diversion that people created for themselves out of shortcuts. So somebody can practice Igbo spirituality without knowing what is charm making or without engaging himself with charm making. Somebody can be an elder in a community. He is now selected as Akajiofo of Obodo, more Akajiofo, the chief priest of the town or the chief priest of their village shrine. Then without the person knowing how to make charms. So making charms is a different thing altogether. So what Igbo spirituality does is to tell you how you can always live an upright life. Don't engage in anything telling lies. If you are in the village, they are talking about land or any issue you know nothing about, don't you go home. If there is something you know about it, speak out. So Igbo spirituality encourages holiness and uprightness. So if anybody is making charms as a Libya or as somebody, it's not if anytime you see somebody with Yusu or with Edo or with your phone, automatically the person has become a genuine ordinary person. Not true. The last time I checked, I'm sure that there is some people that are not even Catholics, but they still wear chaplets. So it's not chaplet that makes somebody a Catholic. It's not chaplet because chaplet is there in the market. Anybody can go and buy chaplet. So it's not chaplet that makes someone a Catholic. There are some certain things that make someone a core Catholic. And those core Catholics is one, you must believe in their doctrine. You must believe in the power of papacy. You must be able to be receiving their sacraments. There are some certain things that make you a core Catholic, not chaplet. So the same way, don't forget that chaplet is like a sacrament, is sacramental. So Nzu, Edo, and what have you, they are all sacramental in Igbo spirituality. So it's not Nzu, Edo, Oji, and rest of them. They are all sacramentals. So that somebody is in the village breaking cola using Nzu or Edo does not make the person a core another person. Are you following? So I want to separate the chaff and the corn. What makes, if somebody is in the village going after people's wife, that person is not ordinary person. Quote me anywhere. That is using Nzu, using Edo, or that he doesn't attend to any church, or he normally break cola, does not make him an ordinary practitioner. Are you following? The person must be somebody that lives an upright life for the person to be regarded as a core ordinary person. The person must be somebody that has some son. I cannot do this because it's abomination in Igbo spirituality. And stand by it. That's what makes you an ordinary person. So know this one and know peace. Again, some people normally misunderstand the Dibia. A Dibia is not a representative or mouthpiece of Igbo spirituality. Quote me anywhere. Dibia work is a professional one. Dibia is a called one. Likewise, we have other called ones in other fields of life. Somebody that has ability to form medicine, like a pharmacist, is a called one. Medical doctor that is there to heal people when they are sick, using natural and something created by God, medicine, to heal somebody, is a called one. Are you following? And I can tell you, it's not every medical doctor. Any medical doctor can belong to any religious faith. I have seen some medical doctors that are Hindu. They practice Hinduism. I have seen medical doctor that practices Shintoism. I have seen medical doctor that are Muslim. I have seen medical doctors that are believe in Igbo spirituality. I've also seen a medical doctor that are Christian. I've also seen a medical doctor that are into other religious sects. Yes. Like those religious sects that people normally call open cults. So have you seen that a doctor, anybody can be a doctor? Don't you know that it means somebody can be claim maybe operating as if he's an ordinary person. Maybe he can even be doing alpha consultation, but he's using familiar spirits. Don't you know? There is some pastors that are even using familiar spirits. There are some that are using witches and wizards. Only the amus. Onwe ihe a na-akpọ mmadụ iri ogbugba imigo maka asị na onye adịdo ogbugba. Ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ somebody nwere ike iri ogbugba. Ebia na ọfịs ya, onye anaghị anya, ọ gwaghị ihe gbasara onwe gị, mana ike o ji mie ewu occultic power. But ị nwere ike na-akpọkọ onye anwa a man of God or na-akpọ ya dibia. Mana ọ bụrụ dibia, ihe ọ dị practice abụrụ ka ọdịnala. Onye na-etu anwa ọfụ nwunye mmadụ ọta. So such a person is not keeping rules. So that person, you cannot call the person an ordinary person. The problem people normally have is that anybody that happens or anybody has it, they say is ordinary. So whatever the person does, you give ordinary bad name. Who does that? We have some people that claim to be that are medical, that are dibias, but power they are using is occultic powers. Their work is just to be making charms anyhow. They don't even care whether this charm, is it of any benefit. What they are thinking about, charms that can hypnotize others, charms that can harm others. They don't bloody care. Charms that can kill others. What they know is looking for money. Will you call the person an ordinary person? The answer is no. Because ordinary does not support. The 10 commandments of ordinary does not support you from harming others. Because a true ordinary person understands the consequence that whenever you harm others, you already jeopardize so many things, and you have already breached the natural principle. So for that reason, a true ordinary person will make sure that he remains his hands or her hands clean. So by their fruit you shall know them. By their fruit you shall know them. So by their fruit you know the true ordinary practitioner. So like I told you, I will say it again. A Dibia does not, I quote, a Dibia does not support, or doesn't mean that once you're a Dibia, you're automatically a mouthpiece of Igbo spirituality. No. Quote me anywhere. I keep and I insist that a Dibia is a profession. A Dibia is a profession like medical doctor who can be doing his job as a medical doctor while he belongs to any religious set of he or her choice. The same thing with Dibia. Dibia is not a mouthpiece of Igbo spirituality. In Igbo spirituality, Igbo ranking, a Dibia is not there. A Dibia is not there. I will tell you what Igbo spirituality recognizes. Somebody can be a priest of an Eze-Ana without being Dibia. Somebody can be a priest in shrine, in village shrine, without becoming a Dibia. That's why in Igbo spirituality, village square, village shrines, the Akaji for the chief priest of village square shrine is usually the oldest person in the community. That oldest person, it doesn't matter whether he's a Dibia or not. Are you following? So it's a calling that you will attend to once you're of age. So it has nothing to do with Dibia. That's what I'm telling you. In Igbo spirituality ranking, we have the Obaras, we have the Obis, we have the Ezemmos, we have the Ndush and Doga, that is the elders, decision makers. Then we have the Nzindis and also. Then we have Igwe in council and we have the Igwe. That is the ranking. Are you following? So there is nothing like the leadership of a town that are a Dibia. Unless if you are a Dibia, or maybe you are a Dibia and you are an OB, or you are a Dibia, you are also title holder, or you are a Dibia, you are Igwe. That is how that. So they are calling upon you because of the other rank I have. Like me, if I'm doing anything in Orifte today, they are doing anything, they will call upon me because I'm an Eze-Ana and Onions also. So anywhere they are doing something that has to do with tradition, I will be formed. So therefore, because of my position, I will be able to be at the center of decision making. Are you following? So that's how the thing works. I wasn't selected because I'm a Dibia. Dibia is a professor. Dibia is like a organizer that is there. It's your choosing career that they are there. They use Morogun buy if you're any mother. Why not on one day Morogun buy and ask half on a good you have for? It's a profession. So stop with this thing on name. Whenever a Dibia committed abominable act, call the person name. He committed abomination. So not any time a Dibia committed abominable act in the name of doing charm, you will now attribute it to Igbo spirituality, that Igbo spirituality is a charm making. No. Igbo spirituality has nothing to do with charms. Let me give you another example. you will see some people that are maybe the person is Christian, but the person belongs to another religious sect. Or maybe the person is making use of 7 Book of Moses. Or maybe the person is reading other manipulative books. Let me use it this way. Now, if the person is reading that book, will you be attributing whatever crime he committed to Christianity? No. He dived into another dimension. He dived into another dimension. Yes, Igbo spirituality from time to time make use of natural powers. Bringing 1 or 2 in Igbo spirituality. But it must be something they can do because of love. Example, an Igbo, name in communities, because of the well-being of the community, then answer, okay, let's install more in name of altar as alokusi to dwell in among us, so that this alokusi will be doing 1 or 2 for us. All those alokusi about to is for a work, it's for a something. Like me, Olasi that is in our place, my father told me that this Olasi was called upon as a warrior. Now, Alusi well known is a deity we use to fight our enemies. Because during that time, there is what we call Ndagaba. During that ancient time, remember, there is nothing like a government or anything. So, and the young survival of the fittest, here we have hundreds of years ago, if not over thousands of years. So, what they are doing is that a community like our neighbors or Zobro, sometimes a town will like to pursue you people very far so that they will acquire your land. So that time, knowing fully well that their own strength, they might not be able to defeat us, they went as far as Abreba or Horseside. And when Abba warriors. So those Abba warriors that are suffocating themselves with negative charms. They fight with charms. Yes. So people normally pay them for them to come and fight for them. So that is what our neighbors did. They brought this in Darabam to fight us so that our forefathers will flee and they will occupy our land. So our forefathers said, no, we will not run. Instead, we now call upon our Alusi to protect us. That's why that our RC is almost at the boundary between us and neighboring towns. That's how they structure it. And with that RC, we use it to defeat them. Because RC carry over. So because RC is an entity of power. So what I'm telling you is that, so the same thing with those shrine and altars in your place. Those shrine and altar was erect for a reason. The same way a reverend father will use hosts, and after those proclamation during mass, the reverend father believed that he called upon Jesus down, and at the end of the day he carried those holy Eucharist to the tabernacle or to the chapel, because he believed that he called upon God, which they believe in, to dwell in their midst, so that it will be able to solve their problems. Are you following? So the same mindset is why our forefathers installed various altars in different towns for a reason. So all those things our forefathers did is out of love. Then again, in Igbo spirituality, there is a here na ebe atụrụ ogu. That is it. Abụrụ na ịpụta na okwu mmụọ ma ọ n'obodo dị iche iche ejekọsịgo nje agịrị fia. Ihe afụ ebe edebelụ adaghị abịa etu a gwụnye ihe dịka osisi etu a osisi ada etu a atụọ ya. Ihe anwa emere ebe anwa bụ ọnọ ka scanning machine, ọnọ ka entering point. Olden days you will be seeing it in some communities. Ihe anwa atụrụ ebe ị ga-afụ ihe food with clothes. O nwere ihe ga-adịgasị n'ime ya ma ọfụ ma mgbe ejite ha ma so many things ga-adị n'ime ya ụfọdụ uru ije kpọrọ maka ibero dibịa o nwere so many things ga-adịsị n'ime ya a ga-ewekọtasị ọnụ ihe eji dati na-eme bụ onwe onye ọbụla bụ ihe ọjọọ n'obi wee na-akpụrụ ọsụ ebe a tụrụ egbo a na-akpọ ya ịtụ egbo ị na-abata n'okwu arụsị ị ga-afụ ebe a tụrụ datin eticha ihe na-adị n'ime were akwa kechie ya kwunye so that before you pass to the arena of that shrine you must pass under that particular thing. That thing is to neutralize, to scan you, to neutralize any negative power you are coming with. Are you following? The same thing in some towns, olden days, you will see entering point of that town, they will build it. And why they build it? If there is anybody that's coming to their town with evil mindset, you will be neutralized. Those ones are what Igbo spirituality encourages. Those things are done to protect their indigenous. But those negative charms to do one negi enyule or to do this ukwabashu, all those things, or to poison your brother, or to do manipulative charms to hypnotize the person, he made the person go like those things are not encouraged by Igbo spirituality. To making Okite, our forefathers did not make some of those things. So few people that made Okite, do you remember Okite has been in existence. Okibuba has been. But families in the Nahamel those things. Follow Jewel, follow me as well. I'm a village square. Ojo Oba to Oyana, as we are Natan. Oh, wow. Iabu Odogu Okanga. What they did for themselves to show greatness, what they did in order to show power, to be celebrated. You know, olden days, they are not talking about money, remember. Now, if we are the strongest man on earth, then maybe during one festival, maybe the young maidens will be in display. And the strongest man in the town, young maidens will like to marry him. I asked my mother then, why is he so? He told me that time, you know, they don't know about money. But why people, every young man, they want to marry the strongest man in the town is that he believes that this man that is the strongest man in the town, that if you marry that man, that what you will eat will never be a problem. That man is strong. Are you following their own mentality that time? So some people will be maybe dinta in order to hunt very well, to be celebrated in the town, in order to hang his shoulder, to impress people. He will go far distance and make negative charms. It can be sometimes he can disappear, he can do on that weekly. That is disappearing in Igbo spirituality. On that weekly, he can even go to lion's den and kill lion. So once he's coming to the town with the lion, people will be celebrating him as the highest hunter. Now he went extra mile. It's not Nzu and Dedo that encourages him to go and do those negative charms that makes him to be able to burn Ikri. That's disappearing. So all those things is what people went too far in order to become Odogu, to become great and celebrated in the town. The same way some people now will go and do negative charms, go a boutique, in order to drive Benz, in order to drive Lamborghini, in order to drive so many things, so that he will be celebrated in the town and called a rich man. So they went off the road and commit every dastardly act in order to achieve those material things. Now, will not call church, but if in Igbo spirituality, a call ordinary. So why is it that any negative thing anybody do, they call ordinary? Some people, I remember those days. Have you asked yourself why in this work stop this equable? Do you know the magnitude of charms people normally make in order to fortify themselves, in order to go to his work, or go to able? During those time of when they are not able in his work, people form a lot of charms, negative charms, that after the event, terrible things will begin to happen. Now, have you asked yourself why? So those days, I'm telling you, any dibia, in order to show your might, in order to show your greatness, you will go to his work and turn it. Why? Because once you go to his work, and table. Your name will ring bell. People will be seeing you as a great dibia. Your house will be, people will be coming for you to do negative chants for them. Now, what happens after the man finish his earth life? So, small time when the man did, those negative chants the man buried in his house. Some will bury the life, whatever. Some will bury life goat or life cow and everything. After they did all those things, in order to be great, when they pass on, those negative charms will begin to torment his family. I know one particular village in my town. Their grandfather has carried one masquerade that during his time, no masquerade challenges him. His masquerade is so fortified that whenever he comes to manage the masquerade display, he dare not to be in the same square with him at the same time. He can pin you there till he finish his own dancing, and they will come and beg him before he can release you. Whenever after that displaying his dance, he will now release. Even if there is orgy there, he will point at an orgy branch. You will see a branch of orgy will just break before he goes. So he must do something. Sometimes some of them will even disfigure a tree because of charm. That thing has nothing to do with Igbo spirituality. That one is to show Odogu personal charms he did on himself, and those negative charms has consequences. This family I'm talking about now, because of that charm the man did, all the lineage, as we speak now, they sold land. They sold land to the extent that there is no land. Even the remaining boy that remain in that lineage, this is a lineage. I remember when we were told that about 10 people was buried one day, because at the stage they began to die in mass. As we speak now, it's only one child. I will not call his name because people that only child, one child that is remaining in that family. He's not a child. The man is a very grown man now. His wife has 2 female daughters, no male child. Meaning that if he dies now, the whole lineage will wipe out. There are 2 large, but everybody wiped out. So because of dangerous charm. So any family, their great grandfathers committed that. If you talk about that, they will be running. Say, if you see what this thing did in my lineage. Your great grandfathers did not practice God. What the person did is charm. What you work. Are you following? So stop calling it that you are playing with you, breaking code and those things does not make you a bad person. Yes. So you can be ordinary practitioner without being a dibia. You are only told to pray to the gods. And you don't think of evil against anybody. You are in the right track. So what I'm telling you today is that stop seeing, if you see any dibia that is there making chants, bragging with chants, you'll be thinking that this person represents Igbo spirituality. Foul. The person is not representing any Igbo spirituality. The person is a diabolic person on his own. Diabolic person that always think what he has in mind is what to formulate in order to hypnotize others. He's not a good person. So, but believing in Igbo spirituality. And Igbo spirituality is not get rich quick. Our forefathers that practice Igbo spirituality is for you to remain connected to your root, to remain connected to your chi and your spiritual forces, in order for you to be protected by them. Because na etu esi asị na nwere mmadụ ka o nwere ego, ka m na-agwa gị na o nwere mmụọ kacha onye nwere ego ma onye nwere mmadụ. Because let me tell you why, if you are practicing your Igbo spirituality honestly, nobody can kill you. The natural laws, what they call karma, for the fact that you don't take evil against anybody, for the fact that you don't kill anybody, you don't think negative things about anybody, and for the fact that you have made peace with your spiritual forces, Their spiritual forces will ensure that whenever another person think evil against you, that it will not penetrate you. You know why? Because in law, in the spiritual world, you are a type that doesn't take evil against anybody. So therefore, their spiritual entities will ensure that for the fact that you don't harm others, that whoever that plan to harm you, that it will not work. They will always be there to protect you. Their work is to work of ADC, their chief security, what he does to the boss, to protect you. So why I ask you to always be at peace with Yachi and their forces, offer sacrifices to them. You know why? So that if anybody go to any negative dibia or a negative spiritualist, ask the negative spiritualist to harm you, probably what he will give to his negative force is to offer blood sacrifice to them and send them on errands to come and hurt you. Now, for the fact that you on your own have aligned with Yachi and their forces will ask you, young man, young spirit, what are you doing? What are you coming here to do? You say, I was sent to come and kill this person. He said, no. This person is mine. And he has been respectful. And he has been giving me something. Therefore, I'm obligated to protect him in all ramifications. Go back. You will turn the person back. Because what the person gave to negative beings is to his blood to go and fight. And you are giving your own positive beings blood again. So therefore, your forces don't have any choice than to protect you because you are one of theirs. And you recognize them. And from time to time, you give them something. So there is no way they will allow strange beings to hurt you. Let me give you an example. Normally, if you have your own security, that you build your own security, your bodyguards, and you are paying them as when due, and another people, maybe criminals, want to come and hurt you, your security details will stop them. They will tell the criminals, this is my duty post. My duty post is to protect my oga. Therefore, for the fact that my oga is doing me well, I will never allow you to harm him. Are you following? So your security details are working because you engage them. But think what will happen if criminals are coming to your house and they don't have security? Now they will have easy access to you, right? The same thing is what is happening in the spiritual realm. In the spiritual realm, whatever negative spirit your enemy sent against you, for the fact that you have your own security, spiritual entities here have already aligned with, they will tell the people no, because I'm obligated to protect my person because you always remember me. Are you following? So that's why I'm encouraging you as an ordinary person. From time to time, align yourself with your spiritual forces. Be at peace with them. Believe in me, nobody can harm you. As long as your hands are clean. And the natural forces, karma, beings will ensure that for the fact that this person does not harm anybody, there is nothing that will make us to allow you to harm you. Even as on certain things in the yes, but for you, you are harming somebody. So if person go and harm you, it will come. Because your hands are not clean. It will use that iniquity at your side as a point of contact. So what I'm saying is, so Igbo spirituality encourages you to live an upright life. Align yourself with your spiritual forces. Make your own devotions. As you are doing this, if you are called upon to say anything, if you know the truth, say it. If it's what you don't know, say, I don't know about this, go home. If you are doing this, you are an upright man. And that's what Igbo spirituality preaches. Not someone that will be there looking for somebody to kill, somebody's daughter to kill, to make charms. That person does not represent Igbo spirituality. Let me stop here. I hope you have understood the difference between Igbo spirituality and other people parading themselves as spiritualists, hide under the umbrella of Igbo spirituality. Anybody that is soiling his hand that can go and kill somebody or use another somebody's child to do charms for his own benefit is evil. Because by that virtue of that killing, his hands is soiled. So know the thing that charm makers does not represent Igbo spirituality. Igbo spirituality encourages uprightness, live good with your neighbors, show love to those that love you, don't harm anybody, and believing in natural forces to fight your battle. That is Igbo spirituality. So whatever you want to do to protect yourself is allowed, but not to hurt others, because protecting yourself, you are showing love, is self-love, is okay. But hurting another person is evil. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, or you want us to do deep consultation for you, chat me on WhatsApp. 0805 7837672. I repeat, 0805 7837672. Or 0813-8243-871. I repeat, 0813-8243-871. See you tomorrow n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na ọnwa egbu ọjọọ eji wee chụ aja, emechaa na ọ ga-ekwu ome. May the power of Most High, Chukwu okike pụrụ ime ihe niile, be with you and abide with you now and forever. Ya gasị.
Good day, my name is Chucks. If you're in need of building designs, we have years of experience helping people get the beauty of their dream house they have always wanted. Even if you have great fear of seeking for architect because of money, we can help. Don't put off getting your dream house that you deserve. So give us a WhatsApp chat via our Facebook page today at Fenwork Architecture. Fenwork Architecture gives you the best. Thank you.
Morning. Okay, my name is Mwachukwu Francis Chukwuemeke. I'm from Anambra State, Nibo, precisely. Okay, to start with, I would say thank you for using that word beautiful. Those work we saw in Eziokwu TV, I'm the architect that designed them. I happen to be one of 3 executive directors in Framework Architecture. Framework Architecture is a multidisciplinary integrated company that offers specialized and expert contracts and consultancy in area of architecture, civil engineering, project planning, interior designing. Okay, Framework Architecture was founded and began operating in 2010. The company is led by management team of 3 executive directors, and have assembled a group of experienced and professional technicians in both traditional and high technology. Thank you so much. Our mission is to provide a service to meet the challenges of building environment associated with the developing countries like Africa. We aim to provide a conducive and safety, affordable housing units. Okay. To reach us is so easy. We are everywhere here in Nigeria. Why I say that we are everywhere is that we go outside jobs. I mean, any place you call us, we are ready to be there and achieve your requirements. So for our contact number, you can reach us on our WhatsApp number 070-6465-2451. I repeat 070-6465-2451. Or you can also contact us through our email address filmworkarchitecture@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, viewers all over the world. My names are Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Rifte. I'm here this morning to react on trending topic concerning reforms going on in Igbo spirituality. One of my followers chatted me. He was of the view that we should not reform Ordinance, that we keep on using the outdated method used by our ancestors, our fathers, meaning that Igbo spirituality, we should maintain the old status quo. Our altars, Igbo spirituality, we have altars, Nokumodi teacher, like Okwedo, Okulasi, Okumodi teacher, even the same thing with the one that is in your village. Place of worship in Igbo spirituality. We should keep on staying under the trees and the shanties. That anything we are trying to build a befitting place of worship, for him, he is not in support. So I'm here today to react to some of such comments. That look, world over, every spiritual movement, they are all reforming. Let me draw your attention to Catholic faith. There is what they call Vatican I. During Vatican I era, the priest, Manako Latin, during the Latin Mass, that time, in Vatican I, because Catholic Church have Vatican I and Vatican II. Presently, Catholic they are practicing Vatican II. Under Vatican I, they are using purely Latin. Yes, they are using purely Latin. And that time, Reverend Father will face the Holy of Holies. We face the altar, back people. Anytime we want to give blessing, like Dominus Vobiscum, you will turn people to people and say Dominus Vobiscum, et cum spiritu tua. That is Dominus Vobiscum simple means Asekuya et cum spiritu tua. Then face back. Are you following? So, and as the church was growing, they understand that by so doing that some people don't actually understand the meaning of those Latin words. So, under Vatican II, they reform it. Under Vatican II, they taught it why that and make declarations that from that Vatican II going forward, that people should be celebrating Mass in their own language. They reform a lot of things, and the Reverend Father began to face the audience. Everything, they reform so many. I just want to use this particular celebration of Mass as a case study. The same thing with the other world religion world over. Are you following? Even in Hindu, it's Buddha that built the first temple in India. Like modern temples. So there was so many reforms. So many reforms. The same thing with if you go to other sets, religious sets like Grey Message, the Kanka and rest of them, many of them are building modern place of worship, so temples. However, once you enter into any place of worship, you will see sign that will show you that this particular place of worship or temple belongs to so spiritual sect. Like if I enter Catholic church, once I enter inside, I will be able to tell you this is Catholic, even without signboard. Because I have already know some certain things. Despite the fact that other religions have chairs and everything, they have similarity. That's what I'm trying to say. But there is some certain things that made it unique. For example, Catholic must have crucifix. Crucifix. Why the Anglican, exterior of Anglican and Catholic look alike, right? But there is different because in Anglican, you will only see a cross, you will not see crucifix. The same thing with other Pentecostals. So, but some people still want Ordinana to remain with those outdated methods that did not even help us anywhere. Okay, with this old method of under trees and shanties, have you ever seen any serving governors? Despite the fact, or even senator, despite the fact that some of them, when they are contested, yes, they seek prayers from traditional worshippers. Yes, Igbo spirituality. But because of how everything is structured, time of Thanksgiving, you will not see them. Okay, if the governor is coming to thank Olas with his entourage, where will he sit? The atmosphere is not conducive. Okay, if there is maybe a rainfall, how do you expect governor or a senator or and his entourage to be running helter-skelter because rain is coming? The atmosphere is not built in a way that it will accommodate high-profile personalities. So, but now in Igbo spirituality, we are moderning it. What is important is the teaching. In Igbo spirituality, African traditional religion, we are talking about telling you why you should not destroy your family, why you should be at peace with your children and rest of them. All those the tenets of Igbo spirituality teaching will teach you about those things. And even tell you how you can be able to do it yourself. Like I said, 70% of your spiritual work can be done by yourself if you are properly guided. So that is what modern Igbo spirituality is trying to do. Now we are remodeling so many things, giving at least modern place of worship where you can come and sit comfortably. In fact, if we can even afford AC, we put AC. Are you getting me? So that the atmosphere must be nice. Yes, because other religious sect and spiritual movements are looking down on Igbo spirituality because of how our altars look like under the trees, under shanties and everything. People are looking down on us. So I'm a reformer. I am of the opinion that place of worship of Chukwu Okike should look nice. Okay, look at what African traditional religion is doing, Ghanaian religion. Look at it. You see it and watch the next video. You will see watch the next videos. You will see people massively returning back to Igbo spirituality via African traditional religion. You will see the atmosphere, you will see the interior, you will see everything. The environment is nice and very conducive, so that everybody will be conducive for all walks of life. So watch this video and see the reformation we are bringing in Igbo spirituality, because we believe that place of worship of Chukwu should be nice and it should follow the reality on ground of 21st century. So you watch how we worship. The difference is that Igbo spirituality does not believe that Jesus is God. Yes. So Igbo spirituality does not recognize that. We believe in Chukwu Okike Pụrụ Ime Ihe Niile. That is the core difference between us and Christianity. So I will have worship songs. Those worship songs, the only thing is that we recognize Chukwu. We don't recognize Jesus. That is the third difference. So, and if you look inside our interior of place of worship, you will see our Nzu is there. Edo is there. So if you look well, you will see the difference from the normal church, because you will not see anything, any carved image in that place. However, outside the place of worship, you still have other symbols in the environment for you to know that you are in African traditional religion arena. Let me stop here. Watch this video and tell me what you have to say. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You know your match of you are chilling your nature. And that's what I can do. That's what I want to do. As a chicken, Zoom, Yama ga-enwere unu eke, Yama ga-enwere unu orie, Yama ga-enwere unu afọ, Yama ga-enwere unu abụọ, Yama ga-enwere unu ọtụtụ ihe nke unu. Dịka isoro ekwe bata Yama ga-emerere gị, Yama ga-adịrị gị. Chineke mere gị ihe ọma, Chineke awala gị ọzọ. Ihe ọma ihe ị na-achọ Chineke gọziela gị, Chineke gọzie gị, Chineke ma gị ụzụ. Ụzụ bụ ihe ọma ga-emerere gị. Ụzụ bụ mmepe ụzọ ga-edere gị. Ihe ọbụla ihe na-achọ bụ ọma Chineke mezuru gị, Chineke gọzie gị, Chineke mere gị mma. Ugbu a na niile ebighị ebi. God bless you. 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 Chineke mere gị mma. Chineke were agụzọ ụzọ gara gị. Agbasa ndị ga-arụ dịrị maka egwu na nses. Ike dị n'ụzọ n'wewe.
arụsị eze nwanyị ihe ji na nchabu mmụọ nwere ngabasị arụsị dị nnekwu eze nwanyị ihe ji na nchabu mmụọ karaka mmụọ nwere ngabasị arụsị dị nnekwu eze nwanyị ihe ji na nchabu
Viewers all over the world, as you all know, my name is Eze-Ana. If you have been following me on my social media teachings and propagation, I made some lectures in the past that the white people, they never love us, and they will never start today to love us. Even in the religious houses, you will see them treating us like garbage to show us that their claim love that showing us is fake. What they are interested in us is what they will take from us. But genuine love, without fear of modern camera, knowing fully well that the international cameras are there, taking them, they don't bloody care. How do you think that they will love us? I want you to watch this video and tell me what you think. That even in the religious house, they are treating us like this. Remember our own brother, Cardinal Eze, that's supposed to be at the seat of papacy. They push me away. Watch this video.
Christians, make una come show me who be Jesus for this video. I see a lot of Jesus today.
Viewers all over the world, as you all see, like we used to tell you many times, yes, I have said it times without number, that we Africans should wise up. Lots of lies was told against our spirituality. Now let's use this case of Jesus, pictures of Jesus. We have many of them, more than 10. But I can tell you, have you ever asked yourself these questions? We should stop this blind faith of a thing. Have you ever asked yourself, who took this picture of Jesus? Okay, have you asked yourself, we are told that Jesus existed for over 2,000 years ago. Have you ever asked you, who is the photographer? Who snapped the pictures? Even if you go to Google, you will notice that this photograph we are seeing now, pictures we are seeing now, videos we are seeing now, is not up to 1,000 years. Now, who took these pictures we are seeing on social media as pictures of Christ? I know in various homes, you see it. In parishes, in churches, you see them. Those pictures, do you know that those pictures are not Jesus' pictures? Do you know? Do you know that even that personality of Jesus, when that personality existed, there is nothing like pictures. Now today, you go and get some of these pictures, known actors, Nollywood actors, Bollywood actors, and everything. They acted. Some of them. One of them came from Hungary. One of them came from Britain. One of them from America. Mr. Howard, and many of them. You watch the pictures and see those things yourself. Then ask yourself, these pictures you hang on your place, your house, you venerate them. What is the difference? Wise up. Let's know that all this is formulated this thing to play on our mindsets. Those people that acted those movies acted it based on the mindset of people, because in Nollywood, what they are acting is what is in people's mind. So they want to play on your intelligence and your imagination to give you what you want, because they are looking for what you like, and you pay to watch them. Watch this video and tell me your mind, as in what you have to say after watching this video. Thank you.
Christians, make una come show me who be Jesus for this video. I see a lot of Jesus today. In fact, I don't know who be the original Jesus. Watch this video and you tell me who the original Jesus. Thank you.
10 actors who have played Jesus Christ in movies. Number 1. Robert Powell. Played Jesus in the TV miniseries Jesus of Nazareth 1977. Number 2. Jim Caviezel played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ 2004. Number 3. Diogo Morgado played Jesus in Son of God 2014. Number 4. Ted Neely played Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar 1973. Number 5. Max von Sydow played Jesus in The Greatest Story Ever Told 1965. Number 6. Brian Deacon. Jesus 1979. Number 7. Jeremy Sisto. Jesus 1999. Number 8. Eoin Macken. Killing Jesus 2015. Number 9. Michael York. Jesus of Nazareth 1977. Number 10. Donald Sutherland. The Last Temptation of Christ 1988.
As you don't watch this video finish, do me a favor. You see that picture of Jesus where you hang for your house, where they pray to, where they kiss, where they go bow, where they go kneel to, say na your Jesus. Whether that picture where you hang for your house, whether you go see the actor here. It's just like when somebody go carry, or a white man go carry picture of Peter Doche, go hang for a house, say na Jesus. Now what you una do? Una don't see say all these people na actors. Eh? Why you not go hang your papa, your mama, your brother's picture for your house and they pray to that your to your father, your mother? We don't buy. Eh? Now actors where they their country, some of them don't even buy. Those actors, some of the actors don't buy. But their pictures they your house. You they worship you. You they call them, they pray to them, to the actor, make you answer you. Africans who do us like this, make una open una head, open una brain, open una eyes. Open them. Shebi you don't see say all these people are actors. But my fellow African don't carry their picture, hang for house. They pray to the picture, to the actors. Why not carry Peter Doche picture, hang them there, they pray to that man. As far at least that one gets your blood, that one gets your language, that one resemble you. Now another actor, where they in village, where they in country, now you they pray to. I hope say you see your Jesus here. I hope say your Jesus day here. Erigogi, erigogi.
Anatago muwe,
kalaka anatago muwe na be papa mo anatago muwe chomela la sirike anatago muwe na be papa mo anatago muwe chindiago mo kalaka anatago muwe na be papa mo anatago muwe chomela la sirike anatago muwe na be papa mo anatago muwe chindiago mo kalaka anatago muwe na be papa mo anatago muwe chomela la sirike ihe sirike n'ụwa n'ọkpọwa papa mo onye nwe ahụ n'ụwa n'ọkpọwa papa mo ụlọ ahụ n'ọkpọwa papa mo onye na-ajụ m ebe m jere onye na-ajụ m ana m be papa mo anatago m uwe chiomenala siri ike anatago m uwe na be papa mo anatago m uwe tindiago m ọkalaka anatago m uwe na be papa mo anatago m uwe chiomenala siri ike.
Omenala siri ezigbo ike. Ana m akpọku ụmụ aja n'Igbo, ụmụ Afrịka ka anyị chigata n'ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Mgbe ọbụla ọ dị ka asị n'ihe esiri gị ike, chigata kpọkuo chi nke ala nna gị. Ihe na-esi na nke onye akarịa, kpọkuo chi nke ala nna gị ka ọ sara ya etu o si wee dịrị gị. Na ihe na-esi na nke onye akarịa ndị Igbo na-ekwu okwu wee na-asị, kedu ka o si dị gị gịnị na-akpọku nna gị na ị na-akpọ nna gị ga-anụrịrị ọnụ okwu gị ma ọnụ ayịyọ gị. Ndị nna gị ha ga-etinyere gị aka na ayịyọ ihe bụ mkpa gị ka ị nweta ihe ị na-achọ. Mana mgbe ị hapụrụ chi nke ndị nna gị ha, hapụ ya ancestors, wee sịrị ị na-akpọ chi nke ndị ala ndị ọzọ, ọ bụrụ na ị bụ nne n'ebe a na-anụ olu agụ wee na-agụ nwa gị, agụ wee na-agụ nwa nebo gị, kedu onye ị ga-ebu ụzọ si nri wee binye? Nke bụ eziokwu na ị ga-esi nri bụ ụzọ binye nwa gị bifo isie wee binye nwa nebo gị. Etu a ka o si wee dị. Mgbe ọbụla ị nọ na mba, ịkpọkụzuna onye nsọ nke ndị ụka anyarị, kpọkuo chi nke ala nna gị, kpọkuo ya ancestors. Nke bụ eziokwu na ha ga-ebu ụzọ nụrụ ọrụ akwa gị maka n'ihi na ịbụ nwa ha na ịbụ onye arụ ha. Mana mgbe ị hapụrụ ya ancestors nye na-akpọchi ndị mba ọzọ na ndị senti ndị ọzọ, nwanne ọ ga-ahapụ gị ahụ. Ọnya ka ndị wee na m anatago na be nna m ya gazie.
Anatago m uwe na be papa mo anatago m uwe chindiago m ọkalaka anatago m uwe na be papa mo anatago m uwe chiomenala siri ike anatago m uwe na be papa mo anatago m uwe chindiago m ọkalaka anatago m uwe na be papa mo anatago m uwe chiomenala siri ike. were ya gazie n'afọ bụ ka ọ dị mma ụmụ Chineke ya gazie n'afọ nwanne m were n'okwu Chineke were ya gazie n'afọ bụ ka ọ dị mma ụmụ Chineke ya gazie n'afọ.
Asị m na ọdịnala bụ ka ọ dị mma. O nwere ofu akụkọ mma akọ gee m ntị. O nwere otu nwaanyị m maara nke ọma ya na di ya wee na-enwe nghọtahie na alụmdi na nwunye ha. Otu ụbọchị ihe na-ese okwu mmadụ amaghị, di ya wee ruo otu ụbọchị wee bụrụ ngwongwo nwaanyị a wee bu na be nne ya wee sị na ya agaghị anụzi. Mana ihe dị egwu melụ nwata nwaanyị a nọ na ọnwa 3 na be nne ya. O wee wutie, o wee lụọ otu ụbọchị, o wee cheta na ihe na-esi na nke onye akarịa. O wee were ọjị wee kpọkuo nne ya, kpọkuo nne ya ancestors, kpọkuo nne ya nwụrụ anwụ sị ya biko ọnọdụ m a nnọọ ọ dị gị mma, o nweghị ebe nsi mejọ ji m di m agbaghị m n'ilo, mana ọ dọkịta kpọ m asị wee kwanata ngwongwo m na be gị, ọnọdụ ọ dị gị mma. O bechaa akwa arịrị ụbọchị anwa, o ji ọjị n'aka wee kpebie okwu a, kwuche okwu a. O wee ruo n'abalị ụbọchị ahụ dịka o sikọrọ nya bụ akụkọ, o wee na wee fụ nne ya nke nwụrụ anwụ na nlọ. Nne ya wee sị m Adam, wee sị ya Adam ya jide ya aka. Ihe ọzọ ya pụtaziri onwe ya bụ na ngwurube di ya. Mgbe nne ya nwa ngworo anwụrụ bata na ngwurube di ya, wee kpọọ nna di ya ụgwọ onye nke ngworo ya anwụ oge tere aka, wee kpọọ ya afọ ọ na-akpụ ya mgbe ọ dị ndụ, kpọọ ya maazị, wee sị ya maazị, mgbe nwa gị bịara ka a bịa n'ọnwa nwaanyị ọgụ maka mkponyere ya n'aka, biko kwe ka ezinụlọ a ka ụlọ ba nwa m nwaanyị. O wee sị na ihe a ka emechara na nlọ ya wee teta wee bụ nọ na nlọ ya wee nata na bịa wee na-asị kere ihe nke a pụtara. Olulo otu ọnwa na ya nọkwa be nne ya, di ya nwa wee sikwa n'ugwu Awụsa ebe ọ nọ wee nyara moto wee bata bie, wee sị ya nwaanyị bata ngwongwo gị ka ha na-achịga ebe ha bi n'ugwu Awụsa. Etu a ka ha si wee dozie. Ịghọtara ihe na-ekwu? Ọ ka ịghọta na ọdịnala dị mma, mana okwu na ụka nghọtaghị ha nwere ime onwe ha nke ekweghị ndozi, mana ifugo na chi nke ọdịnala mere ya o wee dị mma. Ya gazie.
Ọdịnala bụ ka ọ dị mma ụmụ Chineke ya gazie n'afọ. Ụfọdụ okwu bụ ka ọ dị mma ụmụ Chineke ya gazie n'afọ. Nwanne m kwere n'okwu Chineke kwere ya gazie n'afọ. Ọdịnala bụ ka ọ dị mma ụmụ Chineke ya gazie n'afọ. Nwanne m kwere n'okwu Chineke kwere ya gazie n'afọ. Ọdịnala bụ ka ọ dị mma ụmụ Chineke ya gazie n'afọ. Ọdịnala bụ ka ọ dị mma ụmụ Chineke ya gazie n'afọ. Ụfọdụ okwu bụ ka ọ dị mma ụmụ Chineke ya gazie n'afọ. Nwanne m kwere Eze